In addition, and this I think is terribly important, there were other categories of targeting civilians in World War II. The Germans started a program of targeting civilians by category. People who were handicapped, who were old and infirm. They began a systematic program for killing those people, first in Germany, then in occupied Poland and elsewhere. And they, in 1941, began a program of killing people by another category, if they were Jewish, and anywhere on the globe that they could be found. In 1941, they also introduced in Europe a program of targeting civilians that the Japanese had initiated in 1937 in China. And that is what I would call targeting by location. The decision of some commander or headquarters that a particular community in an occupied area, whether it was in Poland, Yugoslavia, the Soviet Union, China, or elsewhere, everybody in community X, no matter age, gender, or whatnot, is to be killed. The Germans in Europe introduced this in the spring and summer of 41, in Yugoslavia, in Greece, and on the island of Crete. The Japanese had been doing it in parts of China since 1937. These targeted geographically as opposed to category, targeted systematic killings of civilians were in an important way different from the killings by category. The killings by category, I would argue, were ideologically motivated. We're not going to allow any handicapped person, any seriously injured war veteran of our own army to waste resources by continuing to live. Those people are going to get killed. And those people whom ideologically we consider opposed to us, gypsies, Jews, and so on, we will kill wherever we can find them. The geographically defined killing had, one could almost say, a purpose within the context of war. That is to say, it was to terrorize the people in the surrounding communities. They knew when they heard that the town 5 miles away or 10 miles away or the village on the other side of the river, everybody had been killed by the occupying army. They got the sense, if we don't cooperate, if we do anything that the occupier doesn't like, the same thing is going to happen to this community. Every person from babies to old folks is going to get slaughtered and the place burned down.
The 1st Air Cavalry Band will go anywhere for a parade, even within rifle range of the Viet Cong. Appropriately playing Yellow Ribbon, the band is a highlight of Happy Day in Happy Valley, a celebration marking the end of communist domination in the valley. About 100 of the valley's 22,000 Vietnamese inhabitants gather to hear the commanding officer of the 1st Battalion, 5th Cavalry, Lieutenant Colonel Frederick Ackerson.
The Viet Cong have terrorized you and have burned your homes. We are here to help you rebuild your homes and recultivate your fields.
Việt Cộng thường đến đây đốt nhà đồng bào. Thì hiện nay đó, quân đội Mỹ đến đây để giúp đồng bào đẩy lui Việt Cộng.
And finally, to show how much we are able to protect you, we are going to have the Air Force hit some Viet Cong on the other side of the valley. That will be at 10:30.
A show of military strength and a reminder of the close presence of the Viet Cong. And through it all, with bomb blasts instead of bass drums, the first air cav band played on.